going on in the Sudan, and how do you compare the general trend and overview of what is going on in Ethiopia? Tell us about the Sudan, and that is really important. That in the Horn of Africa, everything is really interconnected.
Yes.
So, source.
First of all, thanks for Keene's State College, the Center for Holocaust and Genocide. Thank you, Professor Gabisa, and also thank you for the people that started with us, Dr. Ashley and Dr. Christie. And thank you for the new generation that I see here that will take the lead in confronting what we are seeing now. Uh, yes, it is very good point not just to be satisfied with the report about Ethiopia, because what is going there is going in the region and happening in other places. And here is my point. I want to add it to the report. We need more focus on the external actor who played major role in the genocide in the region. When you talk about Sudan, the Masalit massacre in El Geneina, you can just Google it and you'll find very, very bad things about what is going on in Sudan and what is done by the RSF, which is supported by some external actors. The people burned alive inside their homes, inside their rooms. The baby killed and burned. That is what happened in Darfur, in the Masalit, against the Masalit, also against the Zaghawa, against the Four, against even when you go to Jazeera State, the massacre of Sireha, the massacre of Al Hilaliya, the massacre of Wad al Nura, people killed in these areas, also in Khartoum, in crimes against humanity. But I will just take you to the external actor again. When I talk about the Wokoro massacre in Tigray, it has been done by drones, United Arab Emirates drones, directly from the base in Assab to Tigray region, bombing them, killing them. And it is just Google work if you want to see these facts. So the involvement of the external actor, the same external actor that shipping now, while we are talking now, two airports in Chad, the neighboring to Sudan from the west, are receiving the weapon supplies, shipping them to the Janjaweed or the RSF, and killing Sudanese people. Just a week ago, a massacre happened in Zamzam refugee camp. They came to the refugee camp and they killed them because they belong to the tribes of the people who are fighting them. It's a refugee camp or displaced people camp. They killed them. They killed the women, the children, all of them, with the weapons that some of them from United States, but passed to the region by the same actor that made the same crimes in Ethiopia. So that when I connect the report here, I can give you a brief about Sudan. Let us talk about the legal framework. In June 2024, the Sudan mission in the United Nations accused the United Arab Emirates of supplying arms and support RSF, which is the major actor of genocide in Sudan and Africa currently. It is not just Sudan. If you talk about Libya, if you talk about even Chad itself, even about Sudan, because all these are areas of conflict, and now the arms are coming there to kill people. Also, Sudan submitted the evidence, including some reports from the United Nations itself. And forget about the media, the international media, the Wall Street Journal, the New York Times, all of them, they documented and they pointed the fingers to the United Arab Emirates, which is supplying the arms to the RSF militia that practicing genocide on the ground. In March 2025, Sudan also filed a case against United Arab Emirates in the ICJ, which is International Court for Justice, accusing it of violating the genocide conviction by supplying arms to RSF, which has been documented also and submitted to the court. This is what is happening in Sudan. It is an ongoing genocide. The Masalid Sultan, which is Sultan means the chief of the tribe, he has been invited by the United Nations Security Council to submit his testimony, and he went there and he addressed the United Nations Security Council about the massacre happened to his people, the tribe of Masalid in Al Jinena area, so that the report could be connected to the external actors. In the case of Sudan, in the case of Ethiopia, in the case of other countries, the external actor is the same. In other cases, we have other external actors. And also I can add to the term of external actors the international silence. Because people or the big players in the world, they are playing the double standards. When it comes to other crimes in other areas of the world, they show their muscles and they go there to stop it. But when it comes to Sudan, in other part of the world, they just condemn and show some reports and statements, but no action on the ground. I will give you just one example. The RSF terrorist militia is using hospitals and civilian facilities in Chad and airports. They are using them for shipping the arms to Sudan. But when it comes to just talking about the crimes, they just talk about the crimes happening on the ground, but they don't detect and they don't talk about what is going on and the chain of supplying the weapons to kill the people, while the United Nations itself existed in the areas, in the very areas that the arms and the weapons shipped from there to Sudan. Regarding United States, while we are talking here in a conference about under the Keene State College, which is in the United States, New Hampshire, the United States Congress started with a memorandum to the United Arab Emirates to stop shipping the weapons to Sudan. And it was bipartisan. So the Republican and the Democrats, both of them, addressed their memo to the United Arab Emirates, asking them, requesting them, begging them, nothing more, to stop shipping the weapons that killing people in Sudan, but nothing more. That means they documented that United Arab Emirates is shipping the weapons to Sudan and there is a genocide there, but nothing more than request, nothing more. Till now, what happening is discussion. Actually, we don't count on the position of United States administration. We know that now the administration is busy with trade war and new tariffs, and the slogan of America first is making other people not first. Could possible they can hear you. I have some friends and colleagues, even with the new administration, they hear you, they listen to you, they show some sadness with what is going on in Sudan, but they are busy now with China and the tariffs and other things. Maybe the United States NGOs, the civil society, can make difference or can push the Congress to stop shipping the weapons to Sudan. That is possible. We need to hear from that. I will be very glad if Keene State College invited me again to talk about Sudan in details. I will be very glad for any NGOs, for any forum, for any civil society, for any institution, for any think tank to invite me to talk about this topic and again. And thank you.
Thank you so much. Yeah, another dimension is the use of drones in committing atrocity crimes and external dimension. This is really weapons of mass destruction that is being used to kill people.